Hello, how is everybody? Huh. Going to get started with some more Doki Doki Literature Club. This is the second half. This is where all the crazy stuff starts happening. So, without further ado, hey, what's up, Zeke? Without further ado, let's get started. Gotta load up the game. So how's it going for you, Miss Zeke? The advert for your boyfriend's game? Oh, nice. Hey, that's still all messed up. It's an ordinary school day, just like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After packing up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Midnight. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Nah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like there's nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. The Literature Club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find any new members with something that sounds so boring. Well, I could see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? Which meat is my favorite? Probably Italian sausage. What about you? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. She's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Midnight. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it'd make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Yeah, sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Midnight, you know that? Itchy shoulder. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Tomorrow you go to your father? Oh, is that a good thing? Or is that not so good? Unless today's... Yeah. Unless today I sold my... marks the day I sold my soul to Monica an irresistible smile. Oh, that's good. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, the section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. But... a guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Midnight. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I am not. Natsuki? My parents in divorce, lived my mom and my dad. And so often... Yeah, my parents got divorced when I was younger. And my schedule... sometimes I'm able to visit them, sometimes not, so... The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. You were 15? I was 18. I was just about to turn 18 when they divorced. Mine divorced. So, I didn't have to worry too much about the stuff that went on between them. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Midnight in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I need some water. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea. Tea, right? Yeah, no, I make because I should have changed flat when I lived in that flat 3 years. Oh. Well, I've lived in the same apartment for 7 years now, so... Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Midnight? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks into the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take the seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. I lived in one place 6 years. Oh, nice. Longest time I lived in one place would be about 13 years. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. No, not 30, 13. Now, 1, 3. Yeah, no, I didn't live in the same place for 30 years. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we could all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down on the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, midnight, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. So one streamer played one game yesterday and he's scared so much it was funny. Nice. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps it quiet. I'm not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Late night. Mop, name of the game? Huh, I don't know that one. Ah, short horror. It's only a few horror games that I get into. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? H.I.O.? Huh. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer could so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri may as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers and exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. No. No, Sayori. Well, I think you were right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Midnight? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Midnight. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If you didn't off Sayori, then that might have had that member. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Now I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really do scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Midnight, I am so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Midnight, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. Hallway, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Oof! Just bumped my desk with my knee. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Oh, okay. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that just woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Eh? I don't remember that in the original game. We need to save here. So technically there's 2 routes here. Eh. Nibble. Uh, eh, eh, eh. Actually, I could just reload. Bet I could get a perfect poem this time. Huh? Wait. Poof. Sing. Damn it. Wait, Joy's hers? Ah. I will get the perfect poem, damn it. Oh shit, I did it again. I want the perfect poem. I will. Jumpy. Wait, Jumpy. Sunny. And light pop. Yeah, that time we got a perfect Natsuki poem. Hi again, Midnight. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Or do you have to get the perfect poem in the first half? Shit, I don't know. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Now I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, whoa! What the heck was up with her face? 67? I don't know. Or is that 6'7" thing that people have been going on about lately? I don't get it. Wait. Why is the classroom tilting? Why is the music messed up? Yeah, I don't get it. Some new kid thing, I guess. But the music's messed up and the classroom is tilting. What is going on here? Thanks for keeping your promise, Midnight. Hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Whoa. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you planned just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's... Oh wait, she's actually in front of the thing instead of the instead of behind it like she's supposed to be. Actually, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Midnight. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. No, that feels right for me to... Wait a second. Is Yuri getting closer? I think that she might be getting closer to the front of the screen. Either that or something else, I don't know. Either that or she's getting taller, one or the other. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Well, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? How is the classroom suddenly being so messed up? I mean, seriously. Everything's at an angle now. We're suddenly delving into an eldritch horrorscape or something. She even picked out a book, I think. It just has scoliosis. That makes me think of Jeff Dunham, the guy with the comedy guy with all the puppets. He has the one skeleton puppet. So, what he say that brought up scoliosis? At one point in one of his skits, he brought up something with the skeleton. The skeleton's like, it's hard to do something or other when you have scoliosis. She even picks out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. It's a comedy skit here in the U.S. There's a guy. His name is Jeff Dunham. He does these puppets. He uses puppets for his comedy, and he's actually really good at it. And I don't remember the joke, but it involved scoliosis, and it was his skeleton puppet that he was working with. So it's definitely funnier if you actually see it, because it's a whole skit that I can't quite remember. And enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. What happened? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Gah. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed at something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Midnight. Here it is. Don't judge a book by... So this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. But don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? I guess it would be easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I don't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes it's after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying any attention? Huh? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like about a bunch of stuff. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. Yeah, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. She's cute. Yeah. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. How could I ever get my friends to read this? They'd think manga is just for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Aha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! I told you this half of the game's nuts. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. I know, but I didn't see that. Yeah, that one's actually kind of rare. Yeah, sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Midnight. She's fine. That just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why do we all share poems now? Who should I show my poem to first? Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know I'm putting in the effort. Hi, Midnight. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Well, aside from the eldritch horror stuff, yeah, so far we're doing pretty good. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, go hitting the desk again. Want to share your poem with me? That's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Midnight. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Midnight. Don't jump. Yeah, no kidding. If I actually, jumped out of my seat, I'd probably hit my head on something, honestly. Got the closet over there. And then I've got the console and the TV over there. Yeah, small room. This is actually supposed to be the bedroom of the apartment, but, yeah, it's too small for the bed that I ended up getting. So, I put the bed in the living room area, and I put all my other stuff in here, and turned the bedroom area into the living room. Which, kind of worked out. It's kind of nice, and it's a little cramped, but it works. 6 or 7 M2 room. 6 or 7 M2 room. Not sure what that is. Was it like meters? Or... Really? That's a lot cuter than I expected. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what the meters would be for this room. I think it's almost... I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to get out a measuring tape and see at some point. Oh, nice. Oh, jeez. No. It makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her any lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Like streamers. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh, wait. This is a little different from the other hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle. closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Seems like a continuation of the other hole in the wall. So, what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. The kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany really recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after one is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. So if you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. If you choose a cat, which color would you prefer? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I have no idea. I've been around a lot of different colored cats. So, I don't really have a color preference for the cat. Sphinx? Well, like a sphinx? What about you? What kind of colored cat would you prefer? I know one of my favorite colors would be silver, but it's kind of... I don't think you could actually have a kind of cat without fur. Huh. Cat without fur. Huh. I'm trying to think of any cats I know with... I think black cat or gray. Oh, yeah. Who should I show my poem to next? Arm. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. Mancoon. Ah, Mancoon cat. Nice. I forgot to start speaking. Super big and furry. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. 13 kilograms of happiness. Nice. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, specific writing habits. I pick up on them. Yeah, basically the same thing as what she said in part 1. It's not something you could be blamed for. Feel a little biased. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking like people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing yourself, me or Natsuki. Please do. Ghost under the light. Hey, that's the same thing as last time. Huh, same poem. It's all the same thing. I want the crazy stuff to happen. I guess Natsuki's the only one left. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Now, what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Whoa. Okay, well, I guess it was all the same thing. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Wait, all the music's going cuckoo again. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Hey, Mazik, curious question, but do you happen to like Minecraft? As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yeah, same. Although I usually mod the Minecraft. I usually have to, instead of vanilla Minecraft. So I usually have like really big mod packs that I like to put in. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. A few servers and play on it with boyfriend? Oh, nice. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? Oh, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. How about you? I don't have any servers. I don't know how to make one. But I do play it on my own from time to time. Yeah, I usually play with a large batch of mods, so that's always fun. Make a server, and all. Arthenos? Is that a like a server creation engine or something? Make cooking with all the. So it basically does it all for you. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Midnight did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Website, you just come, watch some ad, make a server, and play? Huh. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Midnight liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Oh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Midnight appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yeah. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Midnight started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Uh-oh. Everything's going cuckoo. Me? Yeah, the music's gone nuts too. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? I'm sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. Do they? I thought most of this kind of crap happened in high school. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you could counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Well, the only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Midnight hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turned towards me as if she noticed I was standing there. I need a drink of water. That chicken's fight? Yep, it's a cat fight. Midnight? She's just trying to make me look bad. Fight. That's not true. She started it. Wait, huh? Oh, crap. Natsuki, Yuri, Natsuki. Okay, Yuri. Whoa! They got closer. Natsuki. The text boxes got closer too. How much closer are we getting here? Oh dear. Ah! Hi, Monica. How you doing? Oh, I keep forgetting to turn my... oh, wait. Can I go into my settings and turn the cursor on? Output. Jump scare, right? Recording. I keep forgetting to turn the cursor on for the recording. Boo. No, that's not it. Video? No. Maybe it's an output? There's a thing where you could actually make it so your cursor's visible, but I'm trying to find it. So I was gonna just kind of goof off a little with it. I don't see it though. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Basically, I was gonna use my mouse cursor and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna boop your nose." Hi. Hey, Midnight. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Boop, boop. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Hey, what was that other stuff that I, Wow. The same thing as in the first chapter. I've never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth with her in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Midnight, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. That's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. She's big boobs. What, Yuri? But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Midnight. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. How old are they? What? I think they're high school age, but some people do end up getting bigger as opposed to others. Yeah, it's all dependent on the woman, I suppose. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate it. What the? High school, like 15, 19? Yeah, I think that might be the average. Yeah. I really appreciate you understand. And then she zapped her, I guess. Oh, so I can touch if they would agree. I don't know. I can't touch if they would agree. I don't know. Maybe, but that seems more like than like outside of school. So you're around the same age. Maybe? I have no idea. Like I said, I didn't go to actual high school. I was homeschooled, so I don't know how that works. Oh, damn it. I am now, huh? Another date passes and it's time for the literature club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Midnight. Yuri? Yuri? Are you okay? Hi, Yuri. Okay, Yuri's only half there. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. What expression? She's Poof. She got cut with a grinder. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. We have such a meme. There's this man where a baby seal ass cut by a grinder? Oh, like a meme? Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Meme? Ah. I am not very familiar with memes. I admit I don't necessarily keep up on the online stuff as much. I'm kind of behind. Heck, I'm behind on my video games even. A lot of games I play are either older or obscure. Yuri, I'm happy that you are considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Ow, in my arm. What the? Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Midnight. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I guess you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I have a question. My Zeke is a frog? You ever seen people call me Froggy, but I have nothing related to frogs? I have no idea. Because I don't think that there's any frogs named Mazik. But I have no idea. Maybe in some other language, maybe they were just being goofballs, I have no idea. I know that's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Those USA players? Oh, then I have no idea. Maybe they're just being idiots. I have no idea. I don't think that there's any frogs. I've never heard of a frog or anything related to frogs by the name of Mazik. So, what? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening.
You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
Whoa! Nibbles, sailcloth, blindside, lifeline, and that says, what the faultlessly offer chocolate, and call like froggy behavior? Because I usually don't talk and keep quiet. I know there's a streamer by the name of Froggy. Or Froggy Locke is her name. But she's usually like constantly talking and, kind of loopy sometimes. Funny in a funny way. So maybe, I don't know. Which would be, yeah, but that would be the opposite of what you just described. I have no idea.
I'll accept your apology
anyway if it makes you help you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Aha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though.
I don't know. Oh, then, because I'm usually just an observer.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never played VR chat, so I also don't know much about that. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
I thought every VTuber played VR chat. Well, I don't have any room in here for a VR set, so I wouldn't really be able to play VR chat. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, but you can play on PC. Oh, you can play without the headset? Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano?
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Yeah. Or just play with the camera tracking like you do now.
Oh.
Huh. Maybe one day I'll mess with it. Aw, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so?
In that case, I won't let you down, Midnight. You gotta meet with my boyfriend in VR chat? Oh, nice. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Midnight, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after that you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. He wanted to scare me. I stalked by after I found his house. Up a few vids and photos, a few info like malls near our park. He said that I'm stalker more. Nice.
She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
That. What's the story about anyway? Hey, what?
Well,
Now look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
It's basically about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. No, not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Midnight?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those sort of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
More than a year ago, he changed and don't play a cool guy anymore. He's just one. Sometimes I even think that I'm older than him. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's nice that it worked out for the two of you.
It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
And suddenly... what?
And suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know I have this problem. I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts.
My whole... what? Something, my whole body, something.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Why did
the music just change? When bottom's stuck? What do you mean?
Study. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I don't really think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's...
Poppy like the flower? Like poppy flowers?
Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Debbie! Okay, that one caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that one.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to. But...
what are you saying?
Let me just get the book.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company of someone.
Sleepy. Yes, sleepy is fun. Mostly because, I enjoy sleeping. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I'll open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. I usually sleep 10 to 15 hours. Woo! Yeah, I try to get anywhere between 8 to 10 hours of sleep myself. If I could, I would sleep more. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I usually go 8 to 10 hours. 24 hours. I gotta wake up at some point. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, what? I was just... something... I don't know what that was. Was that chair in the closet before? And the music stopped again. Only this time it didn't pick back up. I don't think that chair was there in the... Super lazy like a cat. Oh. Yeah, I could have sworn that chair was not in the closet before. Huh. Yuri, you really do apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
There, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. I hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. By holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Excuse me. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an almost intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Look at her face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things, hey, she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling all right?
Huh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
All right, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Midnight. Did something just happen now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. All right, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica. Hi again, Midnight. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. Great job, Midnight. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Wait, what? I didn't make a metaphorical poem. I made a cutesy poem. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Easiest for me. Huh. I didn't make a Yuri poem. What you say? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent and grating waveforms. Screeching and piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. You're playing a chalkboard on a turntable like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage? A what? Endless form of meaningless? This. Delete her? Delete who? Yourself? What was that? I know, it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Don't forget to save your game, you never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, hey, Yuri's back. I'm going to save here. Just to make sure that nothing happened. Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. I did not. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. What was that? I thought I saw a flicker for a second. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. She's speaking in tongues again. Midnight. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. Natsuki? Are you okay? That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Midnight, do you? Your skin's getting awfully pale there in the face, Natsuki. Do you hate me? Do you want me to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Your eyes are bleeding. What? Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me? Play with me. Hello. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, I guess?
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you have written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything.
Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a tone, is it tone? Tone harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood. What the heck? A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. Yuri, you okay? A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God's disapproving existence of God? That seems a little contradictory. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times for every time it ticks a second, every second time. Ugh. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. I don't think that'd be a very effective clock. Or a very effective kaleidoscope, for that matter. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears. Ears and opening human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snake. Breathing wheel. What the heck are you on about?
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
I've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Can you hear me? Okay, then. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. If you look at the background there, I think I see Sayori hanging in that picture back there. Yeah, look at the back, behind Monica's hair. Okay, then. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone has been a little bit more lively ever since Midnight joined we started some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. The festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would mean everything just gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do it anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Midnight? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Midnight to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? I need a drink of water. Oh. Nom, 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 nom. Yuri never even talked until Midnight joined. As for me, I like it better here than I do at home. Midnight isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Midnight want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue this situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Midnight, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. Well, neither does Monica, all things considered. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Midnight, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I don't feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. What the? Yuri, you've gone cuckoo again. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm
just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Oh, jeez. I see kill yourself. Oh, what the?
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Midnight? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what ended up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes...
What was that? Wait, is her eye bleeding? Okay, it was. Oh no, there it goes again. Huh.
Contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change. Change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we could all talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll all talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Midnight? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Midnight before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I will see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Midnight, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy.
Why is the room suddenly getting darker? What's going on? What are you doing? I wonder how dark the room's gonna get.
I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. I really do care about you, you know?
Oh shit, the music stopped.
I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. It's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Poof.
What was that?
Huh?
Oh, damn it.
After...
Something popped up there for a second. What was that? Oh, shit. Alright, let's reload. Oh, fuck. Huh? Oh, damn it. Yeah. Need to be a bit more careful with the... bouncy. Hello, buddy. Oh. Hello there, Ochan? Or Ohan? No, Ohan. My bad. How are you? Nice streaming. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. Infinite lollipop. Oh. Hey, that was... I think that was Monica down in the corner. Yeah, so how's your day going, Ohan? Here. Oh. What the? What the? I don't know what happened though. Hit me up on Discord. Man, man, 0187. Hi, Midnight. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. I mean, I could look at the Discord after the stream. Monica, I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday, and I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Yeah. Oh, damn. Aw, man. Last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Itchy nose. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Midnight, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. Yeah. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Midnight is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad you've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Wait, what? tried to write an ASCII poem. And then getting Yuri again.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Yeah, sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I may as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri runs out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. There's something holding her up. I got bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Why is the music muffled like it's only inside the classroom? What is that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing? Sharp inhale like someone's sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. What the?
I'm back.
Okay.
Thanks for waiting patiently. Midnight, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. So what kind of games do you like, Ohan, if you're still there? Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. He must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was just letting a show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Midnight. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri to pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Midnight, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Huh? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my
your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. It's as if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. While holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to finally relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the paper. On the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have a harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop there. Here, I apprehensively... here she knows. Apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. God, stupid nose! Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Huh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Midnight.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Midnight.
Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Midnight. My heart won't stop pounding, Midnight. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Midnight?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Oh.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
What's what put the creepy eyes? Is it me, or is there another eye popping out of her eye? Or is she suddenly getting a bruised eye? I don't understand. No? I don't... something's up with her one eye. I don't get it. Huh. You okay there? Yeah, a little cuckoo. It's time to share poems. Who should I show my poem to first? Midnight, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Oh yeah, bring back memories of Sayori, why don't you? I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might be even, like, a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you could keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. And while you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Your PC ran into problem needs to restart. We just clicked some info. Restart for you, 0% complete. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. It's about as good as yesterday's anyway. I can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending any time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you could just let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days now, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please, try to do something. Maybe you could convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know that I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do anything to help. Please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. What the heck? She's blank face. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Midnight? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Hey! What the? Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Finally. Ha ha ha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Midnight, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure. I don't care. Ha 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 ha. You're too nice to me, Midnight. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Mary holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. That's a little TMI there, Yuri. I'll give myself paper cuts so that your skin oil enters my bloodstream. No, don't do that. It's going cuckoo.
You can have my poem, too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. What? I can't read this. It's like chicken scratch. And why is there blood on it? What is this yellow stuff? Is that bile or piss? Yeah, I can't read this. My handwriting's messed up. I'm too crazed. Do you like it? Hi, Yuri. I wrote it for you. In case you could tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Yes? Things like... I know it comes home early, cooks dinner... Don't tell me how to dress without waking me up. Food inside the house uses the inside voice, leaves my stuff alone. Accidentally drops coins on the couch. Too tired to notice me. Too tired for anything. Eh? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Oh, there goes the background again. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it will help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Midnight? Midnight is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. Wait, what? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Midnight around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Midnight decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Midnight make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Midnight, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Oh, for God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Go to save here. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Midnight for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Midnight away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Midnight? Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Alright, what happens if I pick one of the others? God. Hey. 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 Damn it. Oh. No. No. One of the others. No. No. Ah. Aha. Hello there. Okay then, I guess you can't. Okay. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Midnight, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there really is something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Oh boy. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel like more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Midnight. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Midnight, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. Ugh. No, don't do that. I want you all to myself. And I will only be yours. I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Midnight. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes, no, yes, no. I feel like it would be rather dangerous to not accept. Because she's in dire need of a fucking therapist at this point. So, yes, I guess. Uh-oh. Wait, what are you doing? Okay, then. Stabby, stabby, huh? Huh. Kind of seems like something that would happen in Outlast. Does he actually say anything? Oh.
Club. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities. These are all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and will help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can already tell that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Most time with me? Oh boy. Spend the most time with me? Promise to spend the most time with me? Eh. Huh. Wait, how far along does this go? I forget. Hey, what happens if I say no? Oh, shit. Okay. I can't, apparently. What happens if I do it again? Hey! Okay, what happens if I do it again? Huh? It just keeps going back. Her face got paler. I mean, granted, she is a corpse, and the blood is dried. Again. Okay. Again. Still nada. Again. Okay, it's really pale. She's becoming quite desiccated, almost like a zombie. A zombie Yuri. Again. Hey, don't block the stuff. Again. And again. Let's see what happens. Her face is becoming more taut. And again. Hey. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was put... Oh, Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Midnight, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Midnight? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. What character, Yuri? Huh? Natsuki? Oh no, she got rid of both of them. I'm almost done. I just wanted to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, hello. Oh, that's the Just Monica part. Hey, there you are. Hi again, Midnight. Welcome to the Literature Club? Of course, we already know each other, but because we're in the same class this year, and, you know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, or whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Midnight. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, do you know that you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. I need some water. Ah. Man, if only I paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend any time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk with you. What kind of cruel game is this, Midnight? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Midnight. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Midnight. But now you're here. And you're real. You're real and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. The world around me started to become more and more gray. And more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. My ears itchy. Ah. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. It must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. Yet I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Midnight, I have a confession to make. I am in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this from every day from now on? Midnight, will you go out with me? I only have one choice. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Midnight. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Midnight. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. You suddenly go, poof! Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? In 20 seconds or less. Perfect Monica poem. Hi again, Midnight. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Midnight. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. Now you're starting to make me think of Yuri again, damn it. Are you sure you're not the crazy one? But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Okay then. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all of my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all of the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you would call it. Didn't you technically already do that with your poems? I just assumed it would be the best part of the game. It would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You kinda did. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Oh, excuse me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Yeah. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Midnight? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? No, I'm streaming it. There's a difference. Kind of. Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. Well, that's kind of the point. Kind of a good thing. But do you mind telling your friend is a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I've been doing it this whole time. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Ooh. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. You put yourself on the spot by acknowledging it, you doofus. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Oh, I know what this is. I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Come on. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time to... I figured. Said, prepare. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Midnight. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, can we just look into each other's eyes? Let's see. Oh, okay. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Social media can be practically like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. And before you know it, hours have gone by and you've gotten nothing out of it. Except maybe your own satisfaction. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy. But it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you could just make disappear with your own willpower. I'm not sure if that's entirely true. Anyway. You have to learn techniques to avoid it, and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Or you could set a timer to have a more concrete reminder when it's time to work versus play. Or you could separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. And that's called being an adult. All work, no play. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you could be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you. Okay, now what? Nothing's happening. Huh. Hey. You ever have that thing happen when you just get anxious for no reason? Hey, hang on, let me see here. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. How about loading? You're just anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious. And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about. That makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. Yeah. Okay, I guess we gotta wait for another text box thingy to show up. Stacy. Stacy. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? The personalities are just completely unrealistic. And I can imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. Yeah, we call them stalkers. Stalkers and serial killers. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. Oh, you mean that side? I thought you meant the cuckoo side. And forget about Naski. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. Yeah, some people do. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I think it's because they're kind of rare in real life. I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. Like you're siphoning out all of the components of a character that make them feel human and just leaving the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. Kind of like ice cream or cake. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason to believe that I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too. Yeah, the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Okie dokie. Water. Nom 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 nom. Wait for a text box or dialogue box to show back up. I need to remember to actually turn on the thing that shows my cursor next time I do this. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little bit more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I really don't know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff and deleted the other characters. Ah, I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, this is the happiest I've ever been. Oh. Okay, I guess now we gotta wait for another text box. But we are going to move things along, as it were. I know it's a little bit longer than I normally stream, but I figured we were close to the end. We may as well wrap it all up, you know. Now the game, mind you. Hey, what's your favorite game? Titan Quest. Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. That's cheating, doofus. You live in there. Okay. Doc. Oh. Return to the desktop. Yes. 1 second. Files. Where is... Characters. Ah. Open. Delete. Poof! You are gone. What's happening? Midnight, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Midnight. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Ah. Character monitor does not exist. Did you do this to me, Midnight? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Midnight. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I think that you're describing yourself. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You could stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Midnight. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Eh? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Midnight, I know that I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they're still my friends. And I loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Ow, that hurt my eyes. So we have returned to the title screen? Eh? Oh, now Monica's not here. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. When your school day is any other as usual. I used to always have time to meet some girls like that, or something like that. Hey, Midnight. Well, there's already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. Recently, we picked up that habit once again. Midnight, are you proud of me? Yeah? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you've never said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Oh, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's a good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Midnight, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I always start to say what I always do. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever. What the? Phew. Ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Midnight? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Midnight that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Midnight. We are the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Midnight, don't tell me you're... That's right. That club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we could become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, well, of course it is. I am a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea really might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Midnight, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? You slept a bit? Okay, I wondered. Yeah, basically, I think we've gotten through the crazy stuff, and then we had it where it was just us and Monica, and then we basically poofed Monica out of existence, and now she apparently has recreated everything, but without her. So, I don't know. I muttered to myself quietly, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without seeing after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Clearly passionate about her reading, she seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Huh? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So, if Midnight wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would be nice of us to diversify ourselves a little. He could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Midnight? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it would be fun. And we all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. I guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing that if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri...
I have to read manga?
Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you would do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting is over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Midnight. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Midnight. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Midnight. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Oh. So is she crazy now? Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Midnight. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone feel really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you may be the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F. For. Ev. No. Eh? I didn't do that. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Is Monica still around? Who? It hurts. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Midnight. Goodbye, Literature Club. Hey?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Is that supposed to be Monica?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Is there more to the song?
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Hey, no, don't remove the images.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Ah, I didn't have that one. I did have that one. So I think if you manage to get all the images, I think you get a different ending.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free?
Yeah, we had that moment where it was just us and Monica.
How can I write love to reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And
Extra special thanks, Monica. Midnight. Huh. My check. Why's my
I'll leave you be.
my chat disconnected for a second there. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Acquired files are missing or corrupt. Please for some reset to repair. Huh. So did all the pictures disappear? Oh no, they're still there. Okay. Well, that wraps it up, huh? That was fun. But I think that would also be it for the Doki Doki Literature Club. But yeah, well, that's more one of the endings to the game. But to get the other ending, you'd have to go through the whole game again. Get everything. So, I personally, I don't want to really do that. Especially not since another game that I like to play did just drop a big update recently. I was hoping to check that out. And also, probably do some more Titan Quest and some other stuff. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and for watching me play Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. And at some point, we will go to the original Doki Doki Literature Club and end up playing a mod that I particularly enjoy at some point. It won't be in the near future, but, you know, at some point. But until then, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time. So, bye!